everyone, how you all? कैसे हैं आप सभी लोग? I hope you all must be having a great time. I am Ankit Rothan and I'm going to take your World History Mains crash course. This is lecture number 0. This is going to be the orientation session where we are going to understand the world history from the overview, like how much we should study world history, how much important it is from the UPSC mains perspective, guys. There is no doubt that this is one of the most interesting subject. The personalities you are seeing over here are worth knowing, and I hope you can recognize them as well, apart from Hitler. But we will be understanding them all. We will be seeing what is the syllabus written, how many questions are coming, what type of questions are coming, which area is focused more, what should be our strategy, and how much time we should devote over world history. देखो, in your GS1 there are multiple subjects: world history, modern history, art and culture. I'll be telling you about that too. Then you have society, then you have geography over here, and we will be seeing that how much time you should devote to particularly I'll be talking about the world history. Let me tell you one thing: if you know me from other subjects, then you must be having faith on me, you must be understanding it as it is. Those who are new, let me tell you, this course will be enough to handle any question which will be appearing in the examination, guys. Okay, now without wasting any time, let us start. And this session is going to be the most important session, because this will give you the overall gist that where you are going to start from and where you are going to end this world history. Full stop is important in every aspect, whatever we are studying over here, or any aspect, every aspect of your life too. Full stop is necessary, guys. So first of all, see the syllabus, guys. Syllabus I have added from the UPSC notification as it is regarding the world history. This is the world history syllabus they have written down. Now I hope those who are going to appear for the mains, and if you are preparing for the mains, GS1 syllabus you must be knowing as it is, guys. Now let me tell you the major components over here. We have history, and under history we have art and culture, from where 2 to 3 question comes, which I'll be handling only. This also I'll be handling. History portion complete I'll be handling, guys. Over here you will be having modern history, 1 question fixed from here, 1 or 2. Then we have world history component. We will be seeing how many questions are coming. When you will be understanding this, you will see only 1 question is coming from here. That means if you will devote much time to world history, that will not be giving you better cost benefit, right? You will be ruining other subject of yours. And then you have history, you have over here post independence. So I'll be handling your history portion, don't worry about it. How we will be doing art and culture, we will be talking about in art and culture subject. But over here 2 to 3 questions, 1 question from here, 1 to 2 question from here, 1 to 2 question from here, 1 to 2 question from here. Overall, if you will see 2, 3, 4, 5 minimum question and 7 maximum question you can see from history, if I include post independence also into it, which I should include, right? Then you have other aspect, which is the major aspect, from where you see 5 to 6 question from this particular part, guys. Very, very important pillar, because you don't study it for prelims, right? World history also you don't study for prelims. I'll be letting you know what is important, what you have to do by heart. Just sit down, sit back, relax. This strategy is important, guys. Okay. Then you have over here geography, and geography, the most important part over here, involves the world geography aspect also and other aspect also, but world geography is such where you have to put more energy to. So this is the overall particular GS1 syllabus you will be seeing. In this particular series, I am picking up your world history, guys. World history you are seeing. See the world history syllabus. You can increase the speed, but don't, like, I'm moving in at a right pace, right? But don't just skip it, because something important you will be skipping. And over here, this is a very much important session, guys, I'm telling you. Okay. So history of the world you have to study. Do you have to study ancient and medieval world history too? No need for that, guys, because over here it includes the events from 8th century onwards. That means they are focusing upon modern world history. Modern world history we will be seeing, such as, now they have written down the topics: industrial revolution, so we have to understand this industrial revolution; world wars 1 and 2; a redrawal of national boundaries; colonization; decolonization; political philosophies like communism, capitalism, socialism, and their forms and effect on the society. So these are certain headings you should have with you now. Now when you will be analyzing the recent trend, guys, the recent trend is very disappointing, because from world history You have to study a lot. And how many questions are coming? See, 2024 means one question have come. This is one line. 2023 0. 2022 one question. 2021 one question. 2022 nil. 2019 one question. So overall what you can see from here, that only one question is coming. Will you be skipping world history? There is no need for that too. Don't skip it, because you have to score above average marks in one question also, guys. That is how the overall score will be boosted. Your overall score will be boosting, and each and every, in this tough competition, each and every question is important. The question is how much and till how much depth we have to understand a particular topic. This is the question for us, for you also, for me also. Now whatever I am teaching you in the class is more than enough. I am telling you in the class also, I'll be telling you for this particular subject, for this particular topic, you have to understand this many subheadings only, which I'll be telling you, which we'll be discussing over here too. Okay, try to understand. So overall you have understood that only one question is coming. That means from every syllabus topic I will be having certain subheadings ready for me, right? We will be seeing it. Okay. But when you will be analyzing the last 10 years, like 2014, 2015, the questions were 2, 2014 3, 2013 4 questions were there. So you also be ready for the surprises which UPSC gives. You expect that in 2025 also they might give you 2 to 3 questions from world history. Think, always have this mindset also, because you never know when this bar in 2025 will increase. I always tell you, if you have studied ancient and medieval from me in prelims also, I was keep telling my student from 2021 itself that ancient and medieval can rise anytime. And it happened after 2021. That you were not seeing before 2021, you were not seeing the question of India ancient and medieval history before 2021. But after that, you have seen the increase now. 7 to 8 questions are being asked. Right, so be ready for the surprises too. So what we can do, we can prepare world history in the right manner, in the sufficient time given, not be exceeding and not putting more time towards it, right? So 1 hour or 2 hour which you are giving to this particular session, my session, and 1 hour for your note making, more than 2 hours are enough for the consecutive 10 days. 10 days you provide for world history, guys. And also I'll be telling you how you can utilize my videos, how you have to watch this video. You just don't go by my videos in one go. You don't have to see in one go and you have not written down anything, not pausing the video, not writing down any notes, any form of subheadings, any keywords. If you are not writing, that will not be the right way, guys. You will have to put extra efforts later on, because you will be forgetting everything, right? So I'll be telling you that too. So in this session, we'll be talking about all this, guys. 2024, how question has been asked. Now we were just seeing the questions. Dekho, when you have this one question being asked every year, that means there is ample scope for the examiner that he can frame a new question every time. So there is a very less scope for repetition of the question. You keep that thing in mind. The examiner will not be repeating, because itself one question is being asked from every topic. So what are the chances that he will be repeating the question? So in world history, there is no chance of repeating the question. He will be forming some innovative question for you, innovative or direct questions from these topics, guys, right? Understand that clearly. That means from here, what we are understanding, that we cannot go by the PYQs. We can just understand by the PYQ how they are asking question from a particular topic. For example, from Industrial Revolution, how they are asking. And we cannot gauge much, because in the last 10 years, you will be seeing from Industrial Revolution, they have asked only 2 questions. That means we cannot gauge much about what can come. In society, in other subjects, we have ample amount of questions from where we can see the repetition of questions happening. World history is not that subject, guys, right? Over here, you will again be seeing new question, but in the form of these topics only. These topics will be there, right? So see the 2024 question. How far is it correct to say that First World War was fought essentially for the preservation of a balance of power? That First World War was fought essentially for the preservation of balance of power. I am not asking to think about it, ponder over it right now. Just tell me what is the topic, syllabus topic over here. Syllabus topic is World Wars, and under World Wars you will be seeing World War I. And when we will be understanding World War I, this will be our topic, guys. We have to understand it not in a story format. Story format I'll be telling you, but you have to understand it from the keyword oriented mindset for your UPSC Mains examination. That means you will be understanding what were the causes that led to First World War. And when you will be understanding the causes, you will be understanding the political, economic, social causes. Then in political causes, you will be finding one of the statement as this, that it was fought, not essentially you can say, but it was fought for the preservation of balance of power. Also, there are other ways also. But again, not going to the what could be the answer for this. I'm just letting you highlight that what you have to study from seeing this question. Second, you see how far was the Industrial Revolution in England responsible for the decline of handicrafts and cottage industry in India. Now this you can add in modern history question also, because modern history causes you will be seeing, or this you can add in the world history too, or related to industrial revolution. These are interconnected topics. There is no doubt. That means topic I am saying, which topic is important? Industrial revolution is important. Are you understanding, guys? That means when we'll be understanding industrial revolution, causes of industrial revolution, impact of industrial revolution, significance of industrial revolution, these are the key subheadings for every topic. That means whenever you are making notes, causes, course of action, and impact, these three headings with respect to any topic we are going to study over here. My pedagogy will be the same. You have to, I'll be telling you, keep telling you in the lectures that short it down, make the crux of the broad thing which we are studying. I have to broadly make you understand about a certain topic: World War I, World War II, American Revolution, Italian unification, German unification. Overview, I'll be giving you the broad overview. A lot of fodder I'll be providing you, a lot of things I'll be telling you about, but not everything will be important. That I'll be telling you in the classes. Okay? See the 2023 question over here. Bring out the socio-economic effects of the introduction of railways in different countries of the world. This is some unique question you will be seeing directly from the particular syllabus you are not seeing over here. That means technological advances which were happening in the Europe, they are asking about that. That means over here you have to put certain examples. Now this is one innovative questions you will be seeing in the mains 2023 examination, guys. Again, you cannot go behind this innovation which they will be doing. You can only go behind the fixed content written as per your syllabus and which I'll be teaching you. And then you have to make it interconnectedness by your answer writing skills. You have to interconnect your knowledge, and that also I'll be telling you about, guys. Okay, don't worry about it. See the 2021 question. There arose a serious challenges. Pause the video, try to read it. Try to read it, guys. To the democratic system. There arose a serious challenge to the democratic state system between the two world wars. Evaluate the system. What they are trying to ask over here. Again, the world war basically started. They are saying that this world wars happened because of there was a challenge to this democratic state system. And this, when you will be understanding about the two World War I and World War II, you will be seeing that World War I and World War II happened after the fall down of the republic or the democratic parties over here. So the democratic parties fell down in both the Weimar Republic and the Second World War. So all these terminologies you should know and you have to highlight, and that I'll be telling you. Why these republics fell off, why democratic system fell off, and the monarch came into picture, the authoritarian leader, the dictator came into picture. These will be coming under the causes of world wars. Course of action. What was the course of world wars? This you have to know. Again, you don't have to go into the details of any particular day-wise or year-wise details of world wars. No. But top headings, sub-headings you should know. You should know that why Russia was engaged in the world war. Why Italy was engaged in the World War I or World War II. What were the interest and what were the differences amongst these axis and allied power, which I'll be telling you in the course itself. Understanding broad view, and then you have to frame. Again, a unique, but not unique, I would say this question, but a good question. Okay, not a similar question as of previous year you will be seeing. 2019, explain the foundation of the modern world were laid by American and French Revolution. That means what was the significance of American Revolution and what was significance of French Revolution. This you have to. So that means topics are coming to you now, and I'll be telling you how I have divided the lectures in what topics. Around 10 lectures I'll be taking of yours, guys, and that will be more than enough. I'm telling you. Okay. Those who have studied, again I'm saying those who have studied, they must be having faith on me, right? They must be understanding it. But those who are new, try to understand as it is what I'm saying, guys. This will be reflected in the exam. Now this is 2018. Now this question, pause the video, try to read this. You can include in modern history too, guys. Okay. Indentured labor was taken Britishers from India to their colonies. Have they been able to preserve their cultural identity over there? This is connected to modern history again, but you will see a good question. 2017, what problems that are germane to the decolonization process in the Manil Peninsula? That's mean decolonization topic they have asked over here. Anti-colonial struggles in Western Africa. Again, question on colonization. You are seeing every year they have ample amount of scope that they can frame new topic, new question. Okay. See this question 2015 again on industrial revolution. Good question. Second question is on World War. What extent can Germany be held responsible for causing the two world wars? Discuss critically. Critically means you have to include different viewpoints also. That no, Germany was not solely responsible. The responsibility can be taken. That we can also held responsible this France also, Britain also. Why? You have to know this when you will be understanding this world war. So keep these things in mind, guys. Okay. 2013 when it has come, 4 questions have been asked. One on American Revolution, one on European competition. Over here you will be seeing Industrial Revolution. You will be seeing. Pause the video, try to understand. Otherwise you will be understanding in the lecture section. Don't worry about it. Right. So how I have divided now, I'll be telling you how we are going to through with me, how you will be proceeding ahead, how I have taken your lectures, guys. This I am going to tell you. Our lecture number 1 will be about the Renaissance. Renaissance, first of all, we will be understanding. This will be the topic heading, and Industrial Revolution. This you have to understand. That means by this lecture, I'll be giving you the you understand, I'll be giving you the overview of what was happening in Europe during the late medieval and the modern phase, when the modern world history basically started. That means from 14th to 16th century AD, we will be going to talk about. How we will be understanding it, again, our format will be same, guys. For every particular lecture, you should be hunting down certain subtopics. First of all, what is a Renaissance? Second of all, what led to Renaissance? Causes. This causes you have to understand. Now, under causes, again, I will not be telling you again. Every topic will be bifurcating like that only. These are the causes. Can we see some political causes? Can we see some economic causes? Can we see some socio-cultural causes? Can we see some ideological causes? New thinking was emerging over here. What was the socio-cultural causes? Why the clergy classes were dominating over, clergy and priest classes were dominating over the peasants? We'll be understanding it. Economic advances were happening. Politically, people were demanding freedom of thought now because of this ideological revolution happening over here. Interconnectedness will be built only when your base is solid. When you know that what philosophers were over here. Causes you will be understanding of Renaissance, of Industrial Revolution, both, and how they are connected. Second, you will be understanding about when you have understood the causes over here, you will be understanding about the impact, significance, and that too we will be dividing it under subheadings like political impact, economic impact, socio-cultural impact. This will be understanding. Also, there will be a lot of things involved over here. Like one philosophy over here, you will be understanding about mercantilism. So I'll not be taking separately these philosophies of mercantilism, capitalism, liberalism, socialism, communism, Marx, fascism, right? This we will be understanding as we will be seeing the lecture, guys. Okay? Whenever it will be suited, I'll be telling you, I'll be explaining it to you. Overall, you have to understand in this lecture, I'll be telling you why Renaissance started from Italy and why Industrial Revolution happened in, first of all, in British, and then it expanded. These questions are also answered over here in our lecture number 1, guys. This will be going to be my lecture number 1. You will be understanding over here in more detail. Second lecture, now similar way will be going through. So let me write just down the lecture wise how I have divided the whole world history, guys. Okay? Just try to understand now. Lecture number 2 over here. Lecture number 2 will be about your American Revolution and American Civil War. Again, what thing you will be asking? You will not be understanding things just like in a story format. You should have fixed template in your mind. What were the causes of American Revolution? Course of American Revolution. How American revolutions actually happened. What was the role of certain leaders? Over here, leaders will become important because you have to drop the names in your answers. Nobody will ask you what happened at Boston Tea Party. What is Boston Tea Party? But you have to just write this down. Examiner will understand that you yourself knows what is in this particular. You don't have to explain these words, right? American Civil War, you will be seeing when you will be writing about there was a war between Unionist and Confederates army, and why this war happened. Abraham Lincoln is related to this. All you will be understanding over here, guys. Apart from the causes, course, and impact. Impact also means significance. Again, same thing. Lecture number 3, guys. Lecture number 3 will be about your French Revolution. And under French Revolution, a lot of things you will be seeing. The French Revolution will be happening in phases. Over here, you have to understand. Again, from a template, what were the causes, impact, course of French Revolution? You will be finding National Assembly will be coming, National Convention will be coming, then Directory Rule will be coming, then over here Napoleon Rule will be coming. So all these things you have to understand, and in the class I'll make it sure that you remember it all, and I'll be revising it to you. Those who know, I make you revise in the class itself, right? French Revolution will be happening over here. Then after you understood the French Revolution, now people are knowing about that this is our birthright of having equality, fraternity, and liberty. Then you will be seeing there will be after effects of it, that we will be understanding on the impact of French Revolution. Then you come to understand lecture number 4, again very important lecture, where you will be understanding about the Italian unification. How Italy got unified under one important ruler, one important personality, Count Cavour over here. And the role of Garibaldi. These personalities are very important. Garibaldi, Mazzini. Now they are very interesting personalities, guys. But we will limit our interest as per the need for UPSC examination. This is what important is. Lecture number 5 will be about German unification. German unification. And German unification, you will be seeing the role of most important Bismarck, guys. Very important. When you will be seeing the German unification, Italian unification over here, you will be understanding a lot about the Germany, and Germany will become important. Because Europe is important. Overall, what you will be understanding in world history, that world history is nothing, modern world history is nothing about, we will be seeing the rise of Europe and the fall of Europe and the rise of America at the last. Okay, this you will be understanding. Lecture number 6, you will be seeing now the downfall for Europe will be starting in the form of Europe, basically Germany you will be seeing. Till Bismarck, German was reaching to heights. Now you will be understanding World War I. Causes, course, impact. This we will be understanding. Lecture number 6 will be about your World War. Why World War I happened? Who was Ferdinand? Why the World War first happened between Bulgaria and Serbia? Why World War? Every time you add why, and within 1 or 2 lines, you should be intelligent enough to finish that particular content that you know about this. Within 1 line, you have to sum up all your knowledge. This is what is art of answer writing is. You don't have to explain any event. Again, I'm saying because I've seen a lot of copies, answers also, those who are writing means they try to explain more because they have not practiced more, guys. You try to learn this art also while you will be attempting it. Then you will be finding lecture number 7. Lecture number 7 will be about interwar, or we will be seeing that after World War I, what happened. You will be finding Paris Peace Conference. This will be understanding. Plus over here, the socialism in Russia, or Russian Revolution, you can say. Russian Revolution. And here we will be understanding different ideas like capitalism, socialism, Marxism, communism in this particular topic of Russian Revolution. Because parallelly in 1917 in the world scenario, Russian Revolution happened on the base of just idea of Karl Marx. So we'll be seeing this lecture number 7. Then over here, lecture number 8 will be about your World War II. Very, very important. And you can see that number of times from World Wars questions are there. Why it happened, when it happened, course of action, impact of World War II we will be understanding. And the doom, the rise of Hitler also you will be seeing over here, and the Fall of Hitler also you will be seeing over here. Important personality which came over here. Now interconnectedness you have to see, because in this World War scenario, World War II in the 20th century, why there was a rise of these fascist leaders automatically? Because in 19th century we have fought for these three things: democratic institution, democratic principles, liberty, equality, fraternity. Then why in 20th century there was again rise of these personalities, dictator personalities? Over here in Germany, Hitler; over here in Italy, Mussolini; over here in Japan, Hitherto, military leader. Why? So that again you will be understanding in the lecture, guys. Okay. Then lecture number 9 will be miscellaneous. Over here we will be understanding a bit about Cold Wars. Rest you will be understanding in international relations. And lecture number 10 will be about your colonization and decolonization process. And then I'll be ending this world history for you. You will be good to go to counter one question or two questions which are coming from here. Fixed knowledge you will be having. Interconnectedness also, when you will be making one layer, then we will be able to do so, right? So like this you can see, first lecture will be Renaissance Industrial Revolution, American Revolution, American Civil War, over here causes, event, significance, French Revolution, then we will be seeing in lecture number 3, Italian Unification lecture number 4, German Unification lecture number 5, World War I will be seeing lecture number 6. Lecture number 7 over here will be focusing upon Paris Peace Conference, Treaty of Versailles over here. Then you will be understanding World War II, very important, how the rise of Hitler happened, how the rise of Mussolini happened. I'll be answering over here. What is the difference between fascism and Nazism? We'll be understanding over here. So each chapter will be important. So this is how we will move on, guys. And now let us start our course. I hope I'll be seeing you in the class. Thank you so much. If you have any doubts, you can come in contact with me, right? Thank you so much, guys.